Colonel Jeff Cooper's scout rifle concept of a bolt-action rifle with detachable magazines capable of handling many different tasks has had strong influence on the design of today's sporting rifles. One of the newest entries into this category is the Mossberg Varmint Predator rifle, best known as the MVP series.
For years, engineers in the gun industry have tried to figure out how to make an AR-style magazine function in a bolt-action rifle. Well, guess what, viewers? We have in the studio today the company that has figured it out. Welcome, Tom Taylor of Mossberg, to Gallery of Guns.
Anne-Marie, it's good to be here.
All right, so that's a huge thing. Talk about innovation here.
Yeah, it's been great to be part of a process where you truly do have a new innovation on a gun.
Yeah.
You know, for years, people tried to figure this out, and Mossberg's engineers have come up with a way to make a standard, AR magazine, 223 configuration, 5.56 NATO, work in a bolt-action rifle. And one of the nice things about it is this comes with a 10-round magazine, but whether you want to put a 30-round or a 60-round magazine, doesn't matter. Any standard AR magazine works with this innovation. It's really been fun to be part of that.
I love that. Now, the other day on the range, Tom told me something that was unbelievable. Is it true that Mossberg has over 100 patents?
Yeah, it's something that was an amazing fact when I found that out, that it's 93-year history.
Yeah.
American company, family-owned company in 93 years, but over 100 patents credited to its name. And when you think about the gun industry, it is all about innovation and finding the next big thing. And to be part of something like this, where what makes this system work is this patented bolt design that we named the drop push bolt. So this
drop push bolt.
That's it. And this little trap door on the bottom of the bolt goes down into the magazine, scoops out in this configuration, a 223 round, runs it up the feeding ramp into the chamber, and you're in battery and ready to go. In the past, I think people had tried to design it with more of a hard surface here, and so when it hit the feeding ramps, it was incapable of going on up into battery. So just quite simple, actually, but enabled the system to work. So we're off and running with this innovation.
Wow. Okay, let's talk about some of the features of the MVP rifles.
Sure. Let's start off. The first version that we introduced was the MVP Varmint version, and this is really a varmint gun or a bench rest rifle. You can see it has a unique bench rest style stock, very comfortable on a bench.
Yep.
This particular one comes with a bipod and has a high powered scope on it. Of course, you can get it without, but as you look down the rifle,
I think with is good.
Yeah, it looks very very cool. It come up all set up, ready to go. But it was built for that purpose with a 24-inch medium bull barrel, fluted. You come back and the bolt, as it is on both guns, is fluted. So very light surface area to enable the bolt to work well. And then of course both guns have the system with the drop push bolt and the AR capable magazine. So so that's the varmint version. More recently, you come over to the Predator configuration.
The Predator, my favorite.
Standard sporter stock. Comes with a couple different barrel configurations, an 18.5-inch medium bull like this one, giving you a nice accuracy out of a very short barrel, or also a 20-inch standard barrel, but also fluted.
Right.
Both guns come with scope mounts. In the future, we'll be looking in this configuration coming out with a 204 Ruger chambering, as well as a 308 300 blackout.
Like that, yeah.
And then the reason you said ooh is because everybody's very much in anticipation of a 308.
Yes,
so we'll be
definitely.
looking at a 308 with that accepts a standard 308 magazine, threaded barrels for flash suppressors, things that you would expect out of these kind of rifles.
Yeah.
So we have developed really a whole new platform that has a lot of different usages, and on down the road we're looking at tactical versions and all those kind of things. So we have a very comprehensive set of rifles with this system.
Yep, and I want to brag, but the other day on the range, we had so much accuracy. I shot the Predator with Tom with the Predator here. Yes. And I think that attributes so much to the trigger. Coming from a woman especially, it was just such an easy trigger pull, and it just made it just a perfect shot almost every time.
Yeah, that's another big part of the innovation was Mossberg came out with the lightning bolt action trigger, LBA trigger, which is another patent that we own that made the trigger adjustable 2 to 7 pounds. Another innovation along those same lines. Last year we came out with the LPA trigger, lightning pump action trigger. So even on a pump action shotgun, we developed an adjustable trigger, because obviously trigger pull is so important, critical part of making these guns a success.
I know the viewers out there love accuracy.
They absolutely do.
All right, well viewers, I know that we can definitely say the MVP rifles are capable of doing just about anything the serious hunter out there or the long range shooter wants it to do. And I think it's safe to say the Colonel would approve.